Namaskaram everyone. I'm doing this video about my volunteering experience in April the 1st and 2nd, 2017, and this was last weekend, and it was also the moment when I met Sadhguru for the first time, so I thought I'd tell you about how that felt for me and how it went. So yeah, I took the plane from Toulouse to London and stayed at another volunteer's house for the night. Never met her before. Absolutely lovely lady called Jilly, and we talked about all sorts until really late. But the actual moment of me meeting Sadhguru, it was not how I imagined it would be, I suppose. I didn't know what I thought it would be like, but I had asked other people, what was it like for you meeting Sadhguru for the first time, or just meeting him, being in his presence. And they all just say, there's no words really to describe it. It's like nothing else you've experienced. And I didn't know what it would be like to be in a room with a totally enlightened being. And the first time I met him, he was really quite a long way away because we were at Excel, and the room is absolutely immense and the volunteers are right at the back. So he was just kind of a tiny little speck on the stage. I couldn't see his facial features. I could just see his white hair, his white beard, and kind of the colour of his clothes. And then they had huge screens either side, so then obviously I could see the detail of him. So when I was listening to him speak, often I would just be watching the screen because I like to see his to see his facial expression, so I can really kind of understand what he's trying to communicate to me. But that sometimes I would just flick my eyes back to the centre between the screens and just remember that he's actually there in the room with me. So I do that every so often. So number one, even more than on the videos, he's absolutely hilarious. He makes me laugh so much. He's so light inside. It's just so easy for him to laugh or to smile or to bring lightness to a situation. He can just, turn things on and off from like whatever's happening. He's in total control of his being. The other thing I noticed is that it's just like this feeling like he totally dissolves away any crap that you have, whether you want to call it your karma or your energies are kind of all over the place. It's just like you're just kind of centered, you're calm but energized, you're alert, you're focused, and all the shit, all the crap, it's just not important. You're just focusing on him, you're focusing on what he's saying. I was able to laugh and to smile and literally laugh out loud in front of, there was 1,800 people there being participants, and then there were 500 volunteers. Some people weren't laughing out loud, but I didn't care. Just kind of, go for it. I was also crying, but I wasn't crying in the sense of being upset. I was crying from kind of joy and happiness and contentment and just kind of, feeling the divine. Tears are coming out of your eyes, coming down your face. It's like you're not even noticing that it's happening, it's just happening. And it's just the most natural thing to do that. And there's so many people that for crying it's all about, unhappiness, sadness, anger. It's all like the negative aspects of emotion. But when I was in front of him, it's all the positive, divine peace, joy, you can't describe it. It's just all the rubbish goes away and you're just left with, oh, amazingness. So that was really great, really amazing. There aren't words to describe it, you just have to feel it and go and experience it for yourself. And I think when you go to a temple that, for example, his temple that has all of the 7 chakras are vibrating at their highest frequency, you get the same sensation, the same feeling. You sit there absolutely content, centered, steady, stable, rooted to the ground, but at the same time, you know, it just dissolves everything. And being near the Dhyana Linga or being inside it, you have that same feeling. So it doesn't have to be someone like Sadhguru that's enlightened. It can be a temple, and some temples aren't kind of living or vibrant with this energy. Some have lost that, but he's managed to create one that will never lose that kind of power, that energy, that field of force, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's chilly. The battery's going, so I'm going to have to change batteries, and then I'll carry on to talk about the volunteering experience a bit further. And I'll see you in a moment.